Welcome to EarthChangers, where we talk every week with people making a difference in the upstate. Change a mind, change a life, change the earth. Here's your host, Amy Hyder.
Good morning and welcome to EarthChangers. I'm Amy Hyder, your host. Joining me over the phone this morning is Jamie Peebles. He is the marketing manager with Harvest Hope. Good morning, Jamie.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, and I imagine this is a pretty busy season for you at Harvest Hope.
It is, the time really from early November right on through the new year is, a big time of giving for everyone, but especially for us because, we have a lot of gifts coming in, but we're also putting a lot of food out the door. No one wants to be hungry during the holidays.
Yeah, now Harvest Hope is obviously very well known through the upstate, but for those people who might be unfamiliar, what exactly does Harvest Hope do?
Sure. So Harvest Hope is actually the state's largest food bank. We cover 20 counties, actually, going all the way from Greenville down into the Midlands and up into the PD. And we help get food in people's hands and in their houses as many ways as we can. We have an emergency food pantry in Greenville where individuals can come. We work with over 200 partner agencies in the area, so that would be churches, soup kitchens, really any kind of agency or organization that's helping to get food to people in need. So we are, at our heart, a hunger relief agency.
And you do it in so many ways and have so many different drives, but right now you have something particularly exciting going on. On this show, we frequently talk about blessings and different ways people are blessed and can give back. But this is actually very specifically about the word blessed, right?
Yeah, so it was a really cool thing. The Smoke Public Relations Agency got in touch with us, to get permission, which of course we granted, to do a campaign, online, specifically through Instagram with the hashtag blessed. And so they are willing to donate a can of food for everyone who posts a picture with a local restaurant or at home with your family, basically eating a meal, and the hashtag blessed and tagging us at Harvest Hope Food Bank. And they're going until Christmas Eve, so 2 weeks from today. If you make that, hashtag blessed on Instagram and tag Harvest Hope, you've donated a can of food to someone. It's really simple. It's a great campaign, and we're excited to be a part of it. Yeah,
and that could not be easier. So many people Instagram their meals these days. So imagine you're out with your family for dinner. I'll pull out the phone. You take a picture of the meal, of your family eating the meal. You post it on Instagram with the hashtag blessed, and then also tag by using the @ symbol, right?
Use @ symbol Harvest Hope FB.
Harvest Hope FB. So you need to do these specific things. Blessed alone isn't going to do it.
No, you got to make sure you follow the steps. But, it's pretty simple. It's not anything that would take any time. And, I know my wife, whenever we go out, we'll be donating quite a few cans probably between now and then.
People are going to see so many meals from me on Instagram. Like, what the heck is going on with her? Donating!
Yep, and it's a great thing, it kind of helps promote the local restaurant scene. Greenville is so great for that. Our main office is in Columbia, but I always welcome the chance to visit our Greenville facility and, get a chance to take in some of the local restaurants and the local flavor.
And there are so many restaurants in Greenville. Such a foodie place to be now. And it's also, think about this is a way to encourage your children to give. If your kids have phones, and let's face it, our kids have phones, get your kid to take a picture of the meal. Post the picture.
Get the whole family doing it.
And then your child will have directly donated to Harvest Hope Food Bank. So that's an incredibly easy way for everyone to get involved. And you're shooting for, 5,000 cans?
Yes, 5,000 cans. So that's, ballpark 5,000 pounds of food, really.
Really.
So that's awesome. And really, looking at the upstate, hunger and food insecurity is such a problem. Looking at Greenville County alone, about 12% of the people in Greenville County, which is almost 58,000 individuals, are food insecure, meaning they'll miss at least one meal this month. So those 5,000 cans will go a long way to helping that.
Absolutely. And by donating this way, they can also ensure that this is something that's specifically targeted. It's not just picking up the spare cans on your shelves. We know what is needed, and this is what will be donated.
Yeah, and that's the great thing, because this time of year, especially, one of our real core tenets and part of our mission is to make sure we're getting quality, nutritious food, and that's something we always strive for. So, having a drive like this that makes sure we're getting awesome food out, nutritious food out is a great thing. We have a lot of partnerships with farmers and all, actually,
wow.
To help with that. But, getting into the winter, the farms are, not growing quite as much. So this is coming at a really, really great time.
Not getting as much fresh local produce, definitely. So
yeah, we still get lots of it. Don't want to undercut or understate what the farmers are doing by any means. But
simply
it's
the time of year.
Yep. And so, this is a great thing. And, kind of touching on that, really the food insecurity issue is a year-round thing. We think about it now because, we have the Thanksgiving dinners or the Christmas dinners or, the family gatherings. But, those 58,000 people are, just because the holidays are past doesn't mean that their worries are past. And actually, the summer is a big issue. Kids often get meals through school, free and reduced meals at their schools. And so when that's out during the summer, that's a time when families can struggle a lot. And we actually see a very big increase, up to 40% of people coming in for food assistance during the summer. So.
And we will definitely have you back on as we get out of the school year so we can remind everybody of that. It's just right now, it's a little like striking while the iron is hot. While everyone's in a giving mood and thinking of celebrating, let's get it done. But of course, the need is always there. Now, if somebody wants to give to Harvest Hope, what are the different ways that you take donations?
Oh, well, honestly, we'll take any donations any way you can get them. The big ones people think about are the food drives, certainly. So if you want to have your business do that. And actually, one thing that's kind of cool that we can do is for businesses, especially those with multiple sites, we can do virtual food drives where you can kind of donate. You can donate online with your own branded page.
Oh.
Excuse me. You can with your own branded page, and then your total gets added up there. And then, of course, there's online giving. You can go to donate.harvesthope.org and make your donation there. One really popular thing this time of year, of course, is honorariums. We all have that person who is just they've got everything. What are you going to get them? And so that's a great way, And then memorials also, remembering people who have passed, in the last year, or even before that, continuing the great work they did in their life, and remembering them that way. So those are two ways. You can actually do those online as well, and we will get the cards out, be it an honorarium or memorial. And then, of course, if you want to stop by our offices, we have the big warehouse on White Horse Road, and you can donate in person there if you like, or we're always looking for volunteers, so it doesn't have to be money.
Yeah. Time is important as well. So if somebody is interested in volunteering, what's the best way to do that?
I would encourage them to go to their website because we do require everyone to go through a volunteer orientation. Food safety is a critical thing for us. If someone's struggling, if someone's struggling with putting food on the table, the last thing we want to do is make them sick. And we're actually audited by 8 different agencies. So we are very strict about that. So all our volunteers go through that. But we have weekly volunteer orientations. So they can go in and, it's about an hour, and then they are set to go. And, they could be doing anything from packing buggies for people in need to helping us sort food. If they've got specific skills like in the office or something, we can use volunteers of any kind. And they, the money they save or the effort they give is, just as big of a blessing as getting a monetary donation.
Right. And do you do food drives through schools?
Yes, the food drives. The food drives are typically organized by individuals or organizations. So, like in Columbia or in Richland 1 school district, they do a big Honor the Dream Martin Luther King food drive.
Oh, wow.
that'll be wrapping up here. Actually, it wrapped up last Friday. I'm sorry. And so, yeah, schools, we love to do that. And, we can supply the food boxes for people, or the donation boxes, and posters and all like that. We try and make it as simple as possible, and we'll even pick up the food. We have drivers who can go around and do that.
Wonderful.
So, yeah, we try to make it easy because, we want to get people fed.
Well, and at EarthChangers, we're always trying to find ways to get people more involved. And part of that is getting children involved. And there aren't a whole lot of ways you can get a child involved in certain things. They're too young to volunteer for many obvious reasons and safety reasons and stuff. But they can certainly, put part of their allowance towards a couple of cans of food. They can, go around and collect from the neighbors, different things. And food contribution is certainly a way where children can get more involved. That's why I bring up schools specifically.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, some of my favorite donations, when they come in, are the kids who will do a food drive for their birthday. They'll say instead of presents, I want to get everyone to bring, some food or something like that. And we had one young lady, she raised over 700 pounds this year. I was amazed.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and so that's one. Of course, the kids are excited when they come in, and rightly so. And it's always a fun thing when we get the donations like that. I always make sure that they grab me out of my office if I'm busy, so I can talk to the kid, get the picture, and all that.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And now, right now, going on during the holidays, you also have a matching drive going on, don't you?
That's right. The Michael J. Mungo Foundation is doing their match. So until December 31st, which gives us, about 3 weeks left, the Mungo Foundation will match for every $2 donated, they will donate an additional $1. And so you can really multiply your gift. And when you think about that, every $1 donated is 5 meals. So you donate 10 meals, they'll donate an additional 5. It's 15 meals for essentially your $2 donation. I mean, that's right. You can't get much better than that.
And I know sometimes people wonder, how does that math work out? How can $1 be 5 meals? Well,
yeah, well, it's a few factors. It's that we are very, very efficient with our money. We can work with other food banks, with distributors, with grocers, with the local farmers, and get food, at a really discounted rate. So, that's why we kind of encourage the monetary donations, because we can really make that $1 go a long, long way. And out of every $1 donated, 98 cents goes directly into programs.
Absolutely. You guys are one of the best with that. So
yes, ma'am, we do our best.
So congratulations on the work you do. Keep everyone fed through the holidays, and I hope this has inspired our listeners to get out there and do something to make a change. Host a food drive, host a virtual food drive. If you don't have the time and the space, put it out online. If you're very active on social media, go ahead and get that out there. And then to bring it about to what we were talking about, if you're active on social media, get on Instagram and post your meals between now and Christmas. And that's every time you do that, and hashtag blessed, and also do at Harvest Hope FB, then by golly, that'll be another can of food into the pantry. So that's just great. What a wonderful thing.
Yes, it's an amazing thing, and we're excited. And, we can't thank, the Fuel and Smoke Public Relations enough for everything they're doing. And, looking forward to seeing those cans stack up in the warehouse.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Jamie, for joining us today. We've been speaking with Jamie Peebles. He is the marketing manager at Harvest Hope. And I hope everything goes well for you this week. And I hope you see lots and lots of pictures of dinners on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. I'll be perusing them. So, thanks for having us. We're always glad to be on.
Okay. And we'll be talking to you again soon. And we will be back with more EarthChangers right after this.